Fully active, ladies and gentlemen. Does appearance, does physique matter when it comes to persuasion? And like, what is persuasion at all? Right? So we could ask this question because by persuasion, especially in the business world, you could mean sales, negotiation, making deals, many different moving parts of a business which makes or takes a relationship from point A to point B. So it kind of takes you to a point, to a certain goal, to a certain deal done, and realized that you haven't thought before, or that was just an idea or just an initiation from one side and it goes to the other, right? So you have to persuade another person to make a transaction, or to commit to a certain relationship, commit to a contract, and so on and so on and so on. And as it is, I would say nowadays, especially nowadays, that with the development of AI and everything is becoming like machine focused, everything is becoming automated. Persuasion is one of the last human moving parts of businesses. And there is like huge money, huge capital in it, huge potential, but not just a lot of like human intelligence, or like, how should I say, numerical, intellectual intelligence, but emotional intelligence, right? This is a very complicated topic, but how does appearance contribute to that? How does your physique contribute to that? How does it help you in sales? How does it help you in negotiations, realizing deals, and basically managing expectations and managing relationships between different stakeholders of a certain transaction or a certain relationship, a contract, right? So it's very important that if you look at the top performing sales guys, or like the most popular ones, at least in social media and in real life as well, they all have a sick ass physique. Like, look at Alex Hormozy, look at like Grant Cardone, he also lifts, look at Andy Elliott. Look at all of these guys, they all take care of their bodies because they want to be confident, and they want other people to see that they are disciplined enough to deliver on their promises. Because basically when you sell something, or when you negotiate about something with a supplier, you want to show that, okay, you are a serious, legit dude or girl, if you are not a salesman but a saleswoman, never mind. What really matters is that you want to show that you have the commitment, you have the consistency, you have the discipline, that you're actually a man or woman of your word. So you are not, bullshitting people. You are not someone who just pretends or just wants the quick money, but someone who can actually deliver a service, or someone who can actually persuade someone else about making the right decision. So how does your appearance help with that? First of all, you got to remember that because of yourself. So you want to be more confident. And the second aspect is how others perceive you, how others see you. And the third aspect is energy levels. So let's talk about these main, like most important moving parts, because I think that most people do not have the confidence in sales because they do not have the confidence in themselves, right? And how do I have the audacity to talk about this? And actually I prefer when people ask this. I would actually prefer more of you asking this from me, right? Because I also want to show you that I am legit, I know what I'm talking about, because I've been working in sales since I was 17-year-old in agricultural sales. And after that, I went to university, I was in ecom, and in the meantime, I was competing as a powerlifter, and I became a health coach for entrepreneurs and corporate executives. So I took best of both worlds, and combined it into one. So I have pretty much experience with sales. Like, people often joke about, okay, if you can sell fitness, basically you can sell everything, right? But what really matters is that I have the confidence about myself. I have the confidence about my service delivery, that it's legit, it will work for the people that it is made for, who are a good fit for that, right? You who are watching this, probably you are, because otherwise you wouldn't have found my channel. I'm super specific on who I'm talking to. And the thing is, what really made me confident in sales and basically persuasion, or showing people the value of something, is first of all my physique. So it wasn't just for vanity, it was for self-satisfaction, like knowing that you can put in the work, you have worked for it, you didn't inherit it, you didn't win it on the lottery, you didn't just get it as free money. It's not genetics. I have terrible genetics. Like, you can watch one of my earlier videos when I talk about genetics, like how terrible genetics I do have for this entire fitness thingy. And what I brought out of it is, to be honest, not bad, yo. And I'm proud of this. And I'm proud of myself. I'm confident about myself. So I am better at persuasion. And the same goes for you. If you are confident about how you look, you just enter a conversation or a room or area or presentation with that kind of aura, that kind of gravitas that surrounds you and makes people instantly bought into, first into you as a person. So of course the product must be great. You have to be great as a service delivery guy. Or if you are just a sales representative, of course you should already know that you shouldn't sell shitty offers. You should only sell like legit offers that work or legit products. So if you're in that position, then all is left to do is be confident about yourself, improve your physique, have broader shoulders, be leaner, be well dressed, like present your physique to the people, have a straight posture, like show people that you care about yourself, so you will care about them as well. And now we got to the second point, the discipline. Right? Because of course getting in shape, looking amazing, that requires some discipline from you, even though it's not taking that long or that much. Like with the right systems in place, for example what we are using at the Demi Cycle Protocol, it doesn't take more than 2 to 3 hours per week, but it still requires discipline, right? So before you get jacked, you need to get your brain jacked first, you need to get your brain ripped first, right? That's very important, because without that, guys, it's not gonna work. But if your brain is jacked, and what I mean by your brain is jacked is that you have the discipline to repeat those things, those simple habits and actions that are required for you to get in shape over and over and over again. And once you are at that point, everybody else will see that you have the discipline. Because to be honest, not even in 2024, where we have all the opportunities to get in shape, we have private chefs, we have the most, the fanciest health clubs, everything is available for us. Yet it's still very rare to see people walking around a physique like mine or a physique like my clients. And I'm saying this that I know that I do not have the best genetics for this, right? And I still made it happen. My clients, they still made it happen, right? And that's the most important thing about it, is because they had the discipline. They came to the program that either they had the intention of getting their brain jacked first, or they already had a jacked brain because they realized that they can't delay working on their health goals anymore. They can't delay getting in shape anymore. They can't keep making excuses. And if your prospect or the supplier you're negotiating with sees that you have this kind of commitment, they will take you more seriously. It can turn the tables. It can turn the entire conversation. Or for example, the girl that you are dating, you have to sell her too. You have to sell her your package. Or if you are not dating, you're already married, to be honest, you have to sell yourself every single day to your wife. How do I know it, right? Like, what does this 22-year-old health coach guy know about marriage? Well, it's a rare flex, and unfortunately there's a flex nowadays, but I'm coming from a family where my parents have been married for 25 years by now. Yeah, they just turned 25 as a married couple, and I've learned quite a few lessons from them. And basically, you have to make the other person fall in love with you every single day with the qualities that you show, right? So if a girl was into you from day one because you took care of yourself, you were funny, you had a great charming personality, and you were in shape, you have to do that every day. You have to sell yourself as a package every single day. You have to make her fall in love every single day. And the same goes for sales. You have to make prospects basically fall in love with you, get bought into you every single day. And if you're out of shape, if you don't make a good first impression, well, probably you won't have too much good luck with it, right? You won't awaken the respect in your prospect in a way that, for example, a guy who is in shape and has a confidence, got the mojo going, right? Got the vibes, the slam, everything, and you just appear on the call. You have that kind of aura that makes people want to buy into you, buy into who you are as a person, right? Because that's in the name too, sales representative. You're representing the firm you're working for, you're representing yourself. So it's very important that representation, so present, you gift your time to a prospect, you gift yourself. Do you want them to see that present, that gift, as an out of shape, disorganized, negligent dude? I don't think so. So if you happen to be very often in persuasive situations, if you live in a marriage, or if you're looking for a relationship, or if you specifically work in sales, or you're an entrepreneur and you don't have a team of closers yet, but you close the deals, you are the one who sells the offer, you definitely want to get in shape as soon as possible, get ripped, get lean, and get those deals through. This is one of the biggest life hacks, but not just because you have the confidence about yourself and you have the discipline and others see it, but your energy levels. Because imagine if you fixed your sleep, your nutrition, your training, and you felt energetic all the time, and you would be lean, you would have a fast metabolism, a faster brain. So you would be a high functioning, high performing person. How much better it would go? Because the prospects on a sales call, or the suppliers at the negotiation table, whatever, or the girl at the date, right? They are sensing your energies. They can feel the energy you walk into that situation. If you are nervous, if you are anxious about yourself or the entire situation, well, then probably you're cooked, because they can feel it. That energy shines through, right? And you want to cultivate these high energies. The energies of a person who has a well-maintained cardiovascular health, a decent muscle mass, who is fast, who has endurance, who is like pretty decent on all fronts. You don't have to be a powerlifter, you don't have to be a bodybuilder, you don't have to be a running athlete. Just be a wholesome, fit and healthy person who can sustain this state for a lifetime. So if you have that energy, sales is much easier. Like, you can make more cold diodes, right? Sorry, getting a little bit dry, right? Just like in every video of mine. So you can make more cold calls. You can do mass volume of cold dialing. You can be closing more prospects. You can have more time in your calendar because you just operate faster. You can send more follow-ups. You can manage better the pipeline. You can do more sales trainings to your team, and so on and so on and so on. So you are more efficient with your time. You gain more leverage. You get more money. With more money, you buy even more leverage. And basically, at the end of the day, you conquer the world, and your name will be on a huge skyscraper if you do it long and good enough, right? But few have that kind of persistence. That's why getting in shape is amazing. That's why living the fitness lifestyle is amazing, because it teaches you that you can still make progress after being consistent with it for 10 years basically. So it helps you with that long-term mindset. So if you have like super ambitious goals, you want to be an 8, 9, 10 figure entrepreneur, well, this is the mindset exactly that you need. You need to get in shape first, bro. Because if you don't do it now and you keep delaying it, you don't learn those skills, you don't stack those skills of discipline that will help you have that work capacity, that work tolerance, that stress tolerance. That is the common characteristics of entrepreneurs who make it very big, right? And I've been working with a good couple of 7, 8, 9 figure entrepreneurs who have a lot of stress on their shoulders and a lot of pressure, and for each and every one of them, getting in shape has helped a lot with staying calm, staying highly energetic, and always bringing the best decisions at that certain period of time, or at that certain point of time. Because if you are alert, if you are focused, if you are energetic, it's much easier to think clearly. And of course, a healthy mind and a healthy body, or however you say that, that's true. That's definitely true. That's not a cliche. I felt it on myself as well. So, and I felt it from a pretty early age. Whatever I imagined in life that I want to achieve, I achieved that. at a certain point of time, because I thought about it. I knew what are the actions that I have to do to get there, right? And I had the energy, because fitness has been with me since the age of 14. And I'm not saying that you are too late. You're never too late. I have clients who started at 45 years old, and then by 46, before they turned 46, they were jacked as hell. And they sustained it afterwards for a long, long time. They're still sustaining it. So if you think that you're too late, well, you're not. You're just in time. But the latest time to get started was yesterday. And the second latest is today. And if you keep delaying it, it's never going to happen. You're never going to have that energy levels. And I don't want you to miss out on this. Like, in this huge opportunity of making a superhuman out of yourself, crush it every single day, and have that kind of aura, that kind of persuasive power that you feel like you can do whatever you want. Everything that you ever get in your brain will come true. Just like I did, like, I lived the life at 22 years old that none of my former classmates or none of my, peers or my age group are living right now that I knew personally, right? Just a few guys who I met online live the lifestyle I do live right now. And everything that I ever imagined for myself, that came true because I got in shape, I stayed in shape, and I always prioritized being a highly energetic person who is always up and out there to help other people and to give and transfer his energy to the others. So you should think about sales and persuasion and dating, whatever, this way. You're not here to take, you are here to give. But what will you give from if you don't have energy, right? So you want to make sure that, okay, I'm aware that you're a good person. If you're watching this, you're a good person with good intentions. You just want to make sure that you are giving. You have something to give from. And if you have no energy, it's very difficult to give. It gets draining and you end up burning out. So my final message for today is increase your energy levels. Have a routine that helps you put these into place, right? Make sure that you're always confident in yourself, and just be aware that getting in shape helps you a lot with that. It's like 80% of the equation, because you're already good at your craft. You're already excellent at what you do. And of course, it's also very important that you're not just persuading, you are giving, and you're showing discipline, and other people can see it, feel it, not just the energy, but also the discipline and the confidence that you have in yourself. And I know it might sound a little bit overwhelming that, hey Ábris, how do I get confident? Well, just get better at what you do and get a better physique. Very simple. Ábris, how do I get more disciplined? So, discipline. As I said before, get your brain jacked first. So repeat those activities again and again and again. That will get you there, that will get you in shape. And finally, increase your energy levels, and the best way to do that without having to abuse stimulants, caffeine, nicotine, cocaine, whatever, right? I don't know what you sales guys are doing, but I'm pretty sure some of you are taking some substances, but instead of abusing them, just fix your sleep. Get yourself a customized sleep routine, supplementation, an environment set up that helps you fall and stay asleep as good as possible. High quality, deep sleep, what I'm talking about right now. Not how much you sleep, how deep you sleep. It's very important, because ultimately this will determine your energy levels. And if you are confused how to get these different steps sorted for yourself, feel free to hit me up. Check the description. Feel free to book a free call with us, and we will craft you up like a custom game plan of how the roadmap would look like for you to get in the best shape and the best energy of your life in the coming 6 months in 2024. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like and the subscribe button. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and have an amazing day. See you next time.